Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Tyrese Gibson disappeared August the 22nd, 2020. He was last seen at his residence, picked up by a young lady named Brianna. 4 suspects have been arrested in the disappearance of Tyrese Gibson. The 4th suspect will be tried as an adult. Any information can help. If you know anything, please call Jacksonville Police Department 903-586-2549. If you see something, say something. Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. What is today, you guys? I've been running. It is October the 8th, 2021. You guys, thank you guys for showing up and supporting the channel. You guys know what we're going through right now. So we got to show them that we can do this, and we can do this without any help. But, you know, we're trying. So I want to speak to everybody before we get into the topic today. The name of this topic is Update of Nevaeh Allen's Case. The mother lied, the child told it all. You guys, I'm going to share with you what one of our researchers shared with me. Like I said, we've been busy all day, but I always appreciate coming in here. And you guys rock. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. I usually don't have to say all these thank yous, but I do appreciate you when I see you guys. I really do. So I want to say, hey, Curl, how you doing? Curl Small, Sonia Watts, 0874 D White's in the building, Zena, Black Queen, Nancy LaRose, Loving God, Andrea Dupree, Lisa Taylor, how you doing? Misty Blue, I see you in there. Monica, thank you for showing up. Ruby and Valerie Montgomery's in the house. Carisha, Lisa Taylor, Peggy, how you doing? Peggy Streeter. Betty's in the building, Judge Betty. Lisa Calhoun, D Diva, how you doing? I'm moving on up. Latina Davis, how you doing? And I'm moving on up. Nene's in the house. We got Tina Powers. We got D Thomas, Lisa Taylor, Patricia Jackson, how you doing? We missed you this morning, Patricia. Kay Pouncey, how are you doing? I hope this thing don't go all the way up. D Thomas, And we got how you guys doing. Make sure you share, you guys, because they're not putting out any of our notifications. So make sure you share it, okay? So we can get sexy grandmas in the building. Somebody said sexy grandmas in the building. We had a good time this morning. And Miss Queen Bee, how are you doing? Let me see if I missed anybody. Ruby Turner, how you doing? Cherie Johnson, how are you? Cynthia Gatewood, thank you for showing up. Passion B, how are you? I said loving guys in there. Yeah, I said that. Valet, how are you? Fitzpatrick, Kitten Smith, Robin, how you doing? How you doing, Robin? Sheila, how are you? Thank you guys for showing on up. We got Sheila. We got Rhonda Hayes in the building. All you guys, thank you guys for showing up. Brown Sugar, how are you doing? You guys, thank you guys. So, yes. So, I explained to everybody, and I always have to explain it because everybody want to make this into some kind of drama situation. But we figured out what they want. You know, it's just like if you went to school in kindergarten, okay? You went to school, you started kindergarten. You can't keep doing kindergarten work. You know what I'm saying? You have to upgrade. So, one of our lights went out. So why is Pez not showing up? Orca Pez, I don't know. She usually do show up, so I couldn't tell you. Dorothy, how you doing? So, yeah, you know, sometimes people got things to do, but I don't know. She haven't dropped me no text or anything, so I don't know if there's something up with her. What's going on? This is Pez. I meant the Pez in my name. Oh, it shows up. It says Orca Pez, but I don't know. You're not the Pez, or you the different, or you a different Pez. You say Orca Pez. Joyce Thomas, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Okay. Thank you guys for showing up. I love you guys. Anyway, you Pez. Okay. Okay. Miss Queen Bee says, yeah, Queen Bee, some people will get notification, but they not everybody's getting notification. Trust and believe. Not everybody's getting notification. Because right now we're flagged. We're flagged because we got to upgrade some of the things that we've been doing. Like I said, once we became in the member program, you know, where we can have members and stuff, you know, I think that kind of triggered it. I don't know. Some people think it's something or somebody else or a certain. It could be. I don't know. Do I believe that? No. I do believe with all the research and talking to YouTube and just going over all the things and what the email I got, it says, look here, we're going to do a purge. Not, they don't call it purge, they said a pilot program, and a bot has selected your channel, okay? And so you need to do things a little bit more professional, upgrade some things, don't use your same content more than one or two times. And so they don't take it from you, so they just put it on pause, they put it on hold, because they don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So they want you to explain it. I've already heard you can appeal it, you're just going to get rejected. So I'm not worried about that. I will probably appeal it. That was my daughter. I should have took the call. She probably want to come over here and do it right now. Hold on. I should have took it. I didn't. She probably said, I'm coming over and we can do it. Let me see real quick. I shut her down, but I shouldn't have. Anyway, walked off, therefore she says no sense some or walked off, therefore she should have been walking off right behind in the wood. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm live right now.
Oh, I didn't want nothing. I was just seeing what you were doing.
Okay.
Go ahead, bye, but I'm going to come by in the morning, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna call you later.
Okay, good. I love you.
I love you more.
Bye.
Bye. So anyway, you guys. So there's a couple of things going on, and there's another case I want to check out. So we will be starting this other case. It's already happened, and so we're going to do that. I want you guys to know what's coming up in the next of the week, because we've got to hold our own. So when people be like, we don't get to hear about this case and nobody's covering it, you gotta share. The only way that they know that it's interesting, you guys got to show up. And when we talk about these cases, you got to show up. Oh Lord. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, you guys show up. You got to share the live so that people get the word. When you're not obedient, it's not really a good thing. You got to do those things because you sharing it live. It's for the awareness. If you want to start a channel and get the awareness, great. But if you don't have a channel, this is your channel. So share it so other people will get the notification. Because like I said, right now, when we got a flag, they're giving us minimum. And when I say minimum, you probably get a notification if you are subscribed to the channel and you click the bell for notification. But what about the people that don't even know that we exist or we're on? They're not running it in the feeds and things of that nature. So we've got to show them that yes, we can run this whether you give us notifications or not. And that's what helps these channels get awareness. We talk about the Tyrese Gibson case on Tuesdays. There's a lot more information, you guys. I'm going to share with you Tuesday. I still got to talk to their spokesperson, which I have not talked to her yet, to get some information and share some information and what I'm going to be talking about on Tuesday. Because like I said, one family member called me and they left me a message or a text message. I'm sorry. And I called them back and we spoke 40 minutes. And then right after that conversation, someone else called me on the Tyrese case. So I want to share with you guys what the conversation about Tyrese Gibson is. But I want to make sure I'm not crossing no boundaries with nobody. But I will share everything that I heard. Well, I'm sorry. I take that back. There's one part I can't share, and I'm sorry that I can't share. They told me I couldn't share it, so I won't share it, okay? But other than that, I will share with you guys what was told to me. And a couple of my mods, we have, and a family member I have already reached out to, and we have spoken about it. And so those are the things that we will leave out because we're not trying to damage. Pooh Bear was talking about he wanted to stay over here. He didn't want to go home with his daddy and his mama. Oh, my son is crazy. I mean, he just threw a fit when he had to leave. He wanted to stay with his granny. That's what they get. Anyway, you guys, let's talk about this case. I'm glad that you guys all showed up. Hey, Jojo Baby and Rita, how you doing? T-Star's in the building. How you doing? Pez, there you go. We won't tell nobody. Pez said we won't tell nobody. Yeah, see, yeah, I don't know. Mary, how you doing? Nancy, how you doing? Well, the thing sometimes why I can't go ahead because I have allotted them that time on Tuesdays. So I don't want to jump the gun. And then not only that, um, sometimes there's people in here from other channels that they have little channels, small channels or something, and they're sharing this information too. And I've noticed that a lot of stuff that we're talking about over here, they're talking about on another channel. Here's the thing. If I put it out over here when nobody's really here to defend what I'm going to say, and another channel put it out there, that's kind of like jumping the gun a little bit. And then people get upset. There's a reason why we got exact time. So the people that are involved or interested or is following the case, guess what? We share that all at the same time. So if somebody don't like what they said, guess what? They have the opportunity right then and there to either come up on the panel, call in, or just tell us in the chat what they don't like. Anyway, let me get to the because I'm not going to stay on here too long. There's another case going on right now. I'm going to check it out real quick, and you guys can check it out with me. How you doing, Shay Faith? How are you doing? Unfortunately, at a standstill, search for a 3-year-old missing in Grimes County. There's a Grimes County has a 3-year-old missing right now. Search underway for a missing 3-year-old right now, you guys. Okay. His name is Christopher Ramirez. You guys understand what I'm saying? His name is Christopher Ramirez. Deputy said the toddler has been missing for what is going on the 3rd day. Our search is unfortunately at a standstill, he said. During a press conference today, Sowell said with the Texas Renaissance Festival happening this weekend, the search effort may be delayed due to the heavy traffic in the area. Both Stonewall and Texas EquiSearch founder Tim Miller, who was also present at the press conference, told reporters they have searched through the thickest woods in the area and in the area they have searched previously. So we're going to be looking up for this baby here, you guys. I don't know if you guys see his picture. His cute little boy. There's his picture right there. Okay. So he's still missing. Let me see. Christopher's mother said in the press conference Thursday she believed her son was kidnapped. At this point, Stonewall said there are no signs of foul play or abduction, and they're looking at all possibilities. Hundreds of volunteers, police, fire, the FBI, and rescue agencies are continuing searching for the little boy. Stonewall said crews have canvassed 4 to 5 miles at least 5 times. If we have intelligence and it leads us that way, but right now we are focused on the immediate area. We are looking a day later and there is nothing that shows us at this point, and there are signs of foul play. Stonewall said crews also drained 3 bodies of water, but didn't find any clues of the boy. Christopher was last seen wearing a bright green shirt, shorts, and a red Mickey Mouse shoes. Christopher was wearing a bright green shirt, some shorts, and red Mickey Mouse shoes. Deputies with the Grimes County office was dispatched to the 100,000 block of Deer Park Lane around 1:30 p.m. on Wednesday and started searching for Ramirez. The child's family told deputies Christopher disappeared moments after returning home with his mother and grandmother. The trio had been out running errands. As the women were unloading the car, The boy chased a puppy out of sight of the adults. When the puppy returned and the boy did not, the family and their neighbors began searching for him. After about 20 minutes with no luck, the family contacted the sheriff's office for assistance. Deputies assisted by multiple canine units respond and conducted a ground search through the evenings and into the night. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Stowall said the search party has inspected several water tanks and reservoirs in the area. Deputies have also gathered and reviewed surveillance footage, and drones and helicopters have been also used to survey the area. You guys, anyone will have any information about this child whereabouts is urged to contact the Grimes County Sheriff Office at 936 873 2151. So something sounds and smells fishy. I'm reading some little comments some people wrote. Godspeed on his safe return. Prayers for this precious child. He's 3 feet tall, 40 to 45 pounds. Is that even accurate? He don't look that healthy, somebody said. Have they located underwater? Might want to take a few minutes and read the article. This story has missing pieces. Where is the dog? Okay, I don't understand why this isn't being treated as a kidnap. The worst thing, if it isn't a kidnap, is a few more. There is more to this. If he was out there, he would have been found by now. I'm hoping that the police are verifying camera footage. Okay, so that's what some of the people are saying on that. That is the new missing case we're going to be following and keeping you guys updated on. So I want you guys to know that that is a new case. There's going to be a case almost every day, you guys. That's why I tell people all the time when another channel or something wants to cover what you're covering, I'm like, there's so many cases out there. We don't have to cover all the same thing. Some of them are more prioritized than other. They get more coverage, and then some's not. A lot of people got angry with me because I didn't cover the summer wells, but everybody was covering the summer wells. I mean, I literally went to other people's channels and watched what they, how they cover Summer Wells case, and I mean, they still ain't found her. You know what I'm saying? And hey, galaxy and stars, why let your baby run away from you and you not follow them? That's right. I don't know. But things like that happen. It really do. Okay. Third Fort Worth dumpster victim. Okay. I just can't. Let me get into what the topic is because we're 25 minutes into it. And you guys know how our Fridays is. Go ahead and share the channel. Let me find this. Okay, somebody's asking me, another channel holder was asking me for information. Okay, so I'm sorry. I had to answer that because, oh, wow. Die Rich text us. Okay. Y'all remember Die Rich. Oh, I'm looking for it. Okay, here we go. So the case that we're talking about today is Nevaeh Allen. You guys remember what happened. So this little girl came up missing. Now, around about, I can't remember the date that she came up missing. And right now, they're only giving us updates. So for me to go back and get it all together, I don't know. But here's what happened, you guys. The little girl came up missing. The father had a story. The father said, the boyfriend, they call him the father, they call him the stepfather, but he's not nothing but her boyfriend, her live-in boyfriend. So he goes to the police and he tells them he was asleep, he took a nap, he took his girlfriend to work, he dropped the other kids at school, and then he came home. Nevaeh laid her down for a nap. He took a nap. He woke up. When the kids got home from school, the door was open and Nevaeh wasn't there. Okay. So then the mother comes on national TV and she's huffing and puffing and she's like, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I wish I wouldn't even went to work. Oh my God. I've never went through nothing like this before in my life. That's pretty much what she said, you guys. She was just saying she wished she wouldn't even went to work. She trusted somebody with a child. And you know how us women are. We came on the defense. We were like, he probably must have done something to our daughter. And why would you leave him with your daughter? So people were getting upset, right? But she looked at kind of weird or funny because she kept saying, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I was at work. I don't know. Okay, hold on. You should have been talking to him, getting some answers. Don't sit there and say, I don't know. You should have been getting some answers. Exactly. Drama from the beginning. You can look at her and you can sometimes I know there's not a look, but she was just too dramatic. And I kind of was like, well, I'm not going to really say too much because this is weird because how she was like, I was at work. Okay, you're already trying to put your alibi out there. Here's the thing. So then they arrested the mother. And the boyfriend got charges on doing something to the body. So he done already talked. He done already told him where the body was at. Well, how do you know where the body is at? Because he put it there. So they charged him with that. But they didn't charge him with her death. They didn't charge him with bodily harm. They didn't charge him with, they charged him with lying and doing something to a corpse. That's what they charged him. Then they come back and arrested the mother. Nevaeh's mother, her name is Leanna. Leanna. Her name is Leanna. They arrested her. So we're like, well, because he told the police, I didn't do nothing to her daughter before mama went to work. Nevaeh was trying to touch and get mama's contact. Mama punched Nevaeh in the stomach, causing the child to fall and hit her head. And then the mother took the child in the room, and he said all he heard was like it was two grown-up folks in that other room, like there was a fight going on in there. He said that's what he heard. He didn't see it. He said, but he heard it sounded like two grown folks fighting in that room. So then he took mama to work, took the other kids to school. And here's where things go south. I thought all the other kids was in school and he was at home with Nevaeh by himself. You guys know there was two other kids at home with him. You guys understand what I'm saying? Either they came there, got dropped off there, or they had half a school, but they were there at the house when this all happened, okay? So this is the new information and the update information. So when Nevaeh got home, the boyfriend says Nevaeh refused to eat. She said her stomach was hurting. He laid her down and come back after his little nap. She didn't wake up. He got weird, got scared about it, took the child down there by the Mississippi River. and buried her. Then they came on national TV and everybody told this story. Now, we didn't get to see the boyfriend, but we seen the big act that the mother did. And we was watching it from day one. We couldn't even understand what was going on. So now, guess what? Let me read you what is being said now. Okay? Okay. This was updated yesterday, October the 7th at 8:19 in the morning. Here we go. We didn't come on yesterday, so I couldn't share it with you. And like I said, one of our researchers sent this to me. Here we go. When the 3-year-old girl told relatives, there's a 3-year-old girl that told relatives that her 2-year-old sister, Nevaeh Allen, was in the force, no one knew what to make of it. Days later, the law enforcement revealed their narrative about Nevaeh's disappearance, and it became clear what the girl meant. After Nevaeh's death, which allegedly happened after her mother, Leanna Cardwell, 24 years old, punched her, the police say the 2-year-old child in the household were brought along to a remote patch of woods in Mississippi where Nevaeh, self-described stepfather, disposed of her body. Okay? Authorities found the child's remains buried beneath the trees by the bank of the Pearl River, making her the first of the 3 Louisiana children to die that week at the hands of a parent. 3 children died at the hands of their parents in Louisiana, you guys. The secret grave was one of many chilling details to surface in the arrest records released last week by the Baton Rouge Police Department, which laid out a timeline of the girl's death and disappearance. So, what with the suitcase in the totes, in the duffel bag? So exactly. But here's the thing. Nevaeh was 2 years old. Sorry. Nevaeh was 2 years old. Her 3-year-old sister told them Nevaeh's in the woods. Okay, did you guys hear what I said? The 3-year-old told the family and told the police Nevaeh's in the forest. I'm sorry, I said the woods. She said Nevaeh is in the forest. They did not know what the 3-year-old was talking about. They did not know. He took 2 kids with him and they watched him bury this child. The child was like, Nevaeh's in the forest. A 3-year-old told them that. I'm telling you guys, I read it for myself. I'll try to find it, but I seen it somewhere, but let me try to get it. Yeah. A 3-year-old was with him and another child, and I don't know what the age of the other child is. After Nevaeh's death, which allegedly happened after the mother punched her. Okay, this is it, but maybe, let me see. That's 2 days ago. Okay, that's 3 days ago. Let me see if I can find it. When a child talks to me, I listen. Yeah, I do too. Here, let me see. The child said, see, they must have took it out. Oh, when the 3-year-old girl told relatives that her 2-year-old sister, Nevaeh Allen, was in the forest, no one knew what to make of it. You see what I'm saying? What they're saying is that not only he killed Nevaeh, but he took the other kids with him and they watched him bury their sister. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? All right, you guys. Let's get our conversation going on. We're not going to stay on here no whole hour and a half today. We can't do it. We can't do it. It's Friday. And if you want to come up on the panel, you can. I'll put the link in the chat. And if you want to call in, you can. You tell me, what are you thinking about this man burying this baby, his supposed to be allegedly stepchild, or allegedly he did this? Well, it's not really allegedly he done it. He say he done that part, but he's saying he did not kill Nevaeh. Her mama took Nevaeh out, allegedly. I'm gonna read your comments. The relative seems to be slow. Okay. Misty Blue says the relatives needs to be slow. Well, I mean, a 3-year-old tell you something like that, you be like, you know, they finally listened or something. It's sad that the kids have to stand up for each other against their parents. Exactly. All the missing children, Valet says, all the missing children since, and including our Bakerfield boys till currently, all have mitigating suspicious circumstances. Yeah, pretty much they all do. Latina, psycho and just evil to these babies. Exactly. Let me see, did I miss something? He has traumatized those children. Yes, he did. Mary said evil. That's what I read. Exactly. Let me go up a little bit. Children don't lie. You know, they don't. Like my grandson was over here. He don't never, he cries when he gets slapped. So for him to be sitting there crying, talking about he want to stay. My son texted me and said, he tripping. He talking about he want to stay. He trying to make his mom and daddy mad, but you know, maybe he did want to stay, you know, but nevertheless. Pat says, I listened to my kids first, then handled it. Never did anything until I talked to them. Now, then I made my decision. I listened to my kids first, then handled it. Never did anything until I talked to them. Now, then I made my decision. Okay. I know, right? You're right. Any other man would have stopped her and called the police. Exactly. I need to see. Let me see where I was. Okay. Batcave says, I believe his mother knew when she was on the first clip. I do too. I believe she know that her baby died because of her. You know. Babies will definitely say the truth. Yeah. They all have CPS in their background. Yes, they do. They did say that they have opening cases of CPS they're in the system. How many kids? You know, Passion, that's what I asked, because last time we were on here, everybody was saying she only got 3 kids. Well, if one is in school, because one was at school, you guys. And there's 2 more at home, and then 1 you took to the woods. That's 4. Nobody didn't say she got 4 kids. We don't know if these are, they said kids in the home, but then the news also said her sister. You know what I'm saying? She says, evil mother. I believe she did kill the little girl, and he's taking the fall. I think he should have told on her from the beginning, and he wouldn't be in this situation. You're right. He should have just told the truth. He should have just told her, you know what? Listen here. I don't know why he picked the child up and took the child out the home. He probably thinking, oh, I'm a black man. I'm with this baby. They're going to be thinking something. They're going to take me to death. I mean, to jail. I don't know why she died or anything. But you know what I would have did? There ain't that much love in the world. What I would have did was I would have called the police. I would have called 911, try to get her some help. Number 1. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, Miss SP.
How's it going?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, that's good. I was wondering why did nobody didn't take the child to the doctor and she was complaining that her stomach was hurt.
Right. I don't understand that either. Well, him being a man, he thinking he probably, like he said, he seen the mama punch the baby in the stomach. The other kids validated what he said because they wouldn't have picked mama up just because he said it. So the other kids said, yeah, she punched the baby in the stomach and she fell. So they verified that is true. But he probably thought that she was going to be okay, because he knew she got hit in the stomach.
Yes, ma'am. And I was like, well, why would he lie for her unless she threatened him? And I'm hearing what you're saying and I'm listening, and some of it is not making sense.
Right.
And then she up there making like one person said in the chat that it's a lot of drama what she was doing. And
Yeah.
she knows she was doing wrong herself. To me, I believe she kind of had some to cover her and pinning on him.
Right.
So I'm not gonna hold you too long, and I'm gonna go back in the chat. And I enjoyed your
commentary.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And I hope for the best for you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. You have a blessed day.
You have a blessed day too.
Okay, then.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, caller, for calling in and sharing with us. Like she said, why they didn't take the baby to the hospital when the baby's like, oh, my stomach hurt. Why? Oh, just go lay down. That child was let me tell you guys something. People thinking they get angry, they get upset, and they say, you talking about this situation, or you talking about the awareness or whatever. How's it going to help Nevaeh? Here's the thing. Now it can't help Nevaeh. It can't. It's done. It's over with her. Kids don't even understand what death means. But here's what it can do. Us as a group talking and sharing the things that the world is not telling the young adults, the young parents, the young mothers. Like, don't be so angry and hit your kids. Don't put them around men that you don't really know. Don't let them sit on their laps. Don't putting them in these little tutus and stuff, and then you going to the store and being gone and you're locked down and you're hearing stuff and you know what I'm saying? Because it's okay to have a relationship, but you can't be so desperate to put your children at danger. And the more that we speak on this, you guys, some young mother out there is listening. So please call in and share. Don't just let it be me. I can't reach everybody that's listening. Some people don't like my voice. They listen to Betty. They listen to Zan. They listen to Sonia Watts. They listen to Freddie. They listen to these. So we as a group have to tell these young ladies, this is not acceptable. This is SP. Who's calling?
This is PJ, just keeping it real.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. What's on your mind?
I was calling to say that, yes, and the mother's 8 months pregnant.
Yes.
And they're with 4 children.
Okay. I want to hear. Hold on. I want to hear what you're saying, but there's a backlash.
Let me turn my TV. 2-year-old, the 3-year-old, and then it was a child that I think he was in like middle school maybe.
Okay, so
But yeah, she's pregnant. She's 8 months pregnant, and I don't want to announce because I watched it on 48 hours. He's being charged too.
yeah, he is being charged too. Because see, when
they
you
had him on 48, I watched the whole, from 48 hours. I seen it on 48 hours.
okay,
Yeah.
could you repeat the children? Because I didn't hardly hear it. You said it's 11-year-old in the house that was at school.
11-month-old.
Okay.
The 2-year-old, and we spoke about the 3-year-old. Then it was a bigger child that was in school.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm glad I was able to talk to you guys. I'm in the chat.
All right. All righty. Thank you.
Okay.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So there was like 4 kids, you guys. So, and the mother is, she said, 8 months pregnant. And she said they had it on 48 hours already. Hold on 1 minute. Somebody's at my door. Oh, they can go ahead and call on in. Who was that? Who was it? Hey, this is SP.
Hi, SP. How are you? It's Clarissa from New York City.
Hey, Clarissa. How are you? I'm fine.
I'm good. I love your channel. I love what you do, and I love the awareness that you're bringing to all these cases.
Oh, thank you.
My question is, why would the mom at 8 months pregnant be working? Why isn't he working?
Wow, that is a good question. Why was she?
Why is he home with the kids and she has to go to work? I don't understand that.
Wow. Well, I don't understand it either.
Women, we need to value ourselves more. We need to stop listening to all this music and all this stuff that's derailing our community. We need to start learning how to be mothers and learning how to respect ourselves. We need to go back to old school. Because I would never, I'm pregnant right now and my husband's working. I work too, but I would never allow my husband not to work and me go to work. That doesn't make no sense.
Right.
Yeah, and that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I love your channel. Continue doing what you're doing, and God bless.
All right, thank you. God bless you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, she made a good point, you guys. She made a really good point. She 8 months pregnant. Somebody in the chat said there was 11-month-old baby there. She's got all these babies, and she got a baby in her belly. That couldn't, the 11-month-old baby, I guess that could be her baby. If the 11-month-old, she had an 11-month-old baby at the house with him, a 3-year-old baby, and a 2-year-old baby at home with him, and a child in school, and a baby in her belly. And she punching kids. Whoo, because the kid touched her contacts. Heck, okay, Valerie says, heck, every other hour a kid come up missing. That's why she was drinking from that red cup. Yeah, somebody said, they asked the question, she never would let that red cup down. What was she drinking in that red cup? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She says, what was dark come to the light. She has been handling that beautiful baby like a grown woman. Yeah, you're right. When he said it sounded like 2 grown folks in there fighting. That baby wasn't saying nothing to her. She was doing all the yelling. She probably seemed like she lost it and she was answering answering herself, questioning the baby and answering. You know how when you get mad or something and you say, well, why did you touch that? Oh, I know why you touched it. You thought such. Oh, but if I done this to you, then you want to cry. Oh, so you want to cry now, huh? You know what I'm saying? And the baby's like, 3 years old. I mean, no, I'm sorry, 2 years old. The baby 2 year old, and you talking to the baby like, I mean, you when she hit the baby, she was handling the baby like a grown person. Hey, this is SP. Who's calling? Hello.
Hello, sorry. It's my son's watching this. This is Audrey.
Hey, Audrey, how's it going?
It's going good. I haven't been on there because I've been in the process of moving and trying to get, you know how it is. We gotta move, we gotta clean things, close the things, get rid of things.
Right.
But yeah, it says that something that she was messing with her contact. She touched her contact lenses in the bathroom. She said that when she pushed her, like she shoved her back and she hit her head on the wall.
Right.
Or on the cabinet.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy, ain't it?
It's just crazy how these adults think that. That's like that. They say, that it's like self-reflection. When I talk about self-reflection, it's like the hardest thing for us to do. Because you have to look within yourself. You have to look at your faults, whether it's to yourself or to other people. You know what I mean? And so people that feel inferior, they take on things that are helpless, like animals, children, and things like that. Things that can't fight back.
Right.
They feel superior. Like it feeds a false ego. Like that thing in the back, the false ego, the false thing that's telling you that this is the way it should be, and it's not. You're not listening to your conscience. You're not listening to, your heart of heart.
Right.
I just wanted to say that because they say self-reflection is the hardest thing for any human being to do. And that's where war comes from, and that's where it's all, violence, because we feel fight or flight. You know what I mean? So we're either going to fight or we're going to flight.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it goes for any aspect to, picking on things that are helpless or starting a war. If we don't want to admit or self-reflect on what we need to self-reflect on.
Right. I got one person in the chat, and they're asking this question, but why punch her? Is this how they discipline the kids? Why you think? I mean, why would a mother close her fist to a 2-year-old? 2 years, barely. Okay, they just start walking about 8 months to above or something. They're walking and they're trying to stable themselves walking. I mean, they're 2 years old, and they touch stuff. They get into everything. Why would you ball up your fist and look, this is a grown person's fist. Bang, to hit a child.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And I don't know. And I think a lot of it too is because the way society has become, like, it's easier to turn a blind eye because then we just worry about ourselves, and it's a more selfish thing. You know what I mean? It's easier than to have to pay attention to something or somebody else's issues. And
Right.
we feel like it's, you know what I mean? We feel like it's not our thing. So like we've kind of grown to, not all of us, but a lot of us in society have grown to where it's accepted to just turn a blind eye. Well, it's not our business, or that's just the way it is. And we accept it by turning a blind eye.
Right. Right.
But I'm gonna let you go because my son's
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. I'm glad that she said it because we need to protect these kids. We've got 4 more minutes. I'm going to read some of your comments. Miss Didi's in the building. She says, hey, he called Linnea and told her Nevaeh's situation, and she told him not to call. Now the baby is deceased. She told him to hide the body. Oh, that's just your opinion. Miss Didi, is that your opinion? You done came up with the whole scenario because I ain't read that. He called Linnea and told her of Nevaeh's situation, and she told him not to call. Now the baby is deceased, and she told him to hide the body. Is that just your opinion? She said, I don't know if that's her opinion or not. Uh-oh. I'm getting some information coming in. Hold on. Uh-oh. See, y'all want to come up here when it's almost an hour. How you doing, Miss Betty?
See, how are you?
I'm good.
We need to
Go ahead.
orders our nieces, just the little girl next door. A baby doesn't mean somebody's gonna love you. To love you.
Right, you're right.
Bags. Um,
I can't hear
daddy
you.
with the father. You don't fall out of love with the child. The
Right.
child didn't ask to come here. I think the young ladies now are a baby is. You got all your kids except one under the age of 5. How are you mentally handling these babies? Your supervision to tell you that, listen, you don't keep having one child after another, after another, after another for the
Mm-hmm.
purpose of survival. Now, I heard them say she was going to work, but ultimately she's getting money for those babies.
Mm-hmm.
We do. You're right. You're doing what you put the awareness out there. But at the same time, we have to stop being copycats. Listen, killing your baby is not the answer. There's so many people that want kids. Give them to somebody,
Right.
family member. Ask for help first and foremost. Ask for help. And I'm not talking about financial help. Mentally, 2 years ago, we all were able to get out and move around. All of a sudden, we were shut down. And then all of a sudden, our babies are dying by the droves, seem like. Just ask for help. Listen, I can't handle these kids. And necessary precautions for now to not have any. If you realize this is too much, stop. Because this baby is dead and you beat this a grown person.
Right.
Child. Call me, but I don't want everybody calling me. But we have them. Help is out there. You just ask for it. Whatever your situation is, it can't defend themselves.
Right.
Now involved in something, and instead of taking and disposing of the baby, he should have called for help. Even if he
Right.
had called his mother. Help, mom, something, I don't know, baby not moving. Help.
Right.
Think that it's okay to kill somebody and then cover it up.
I don't know. I don't know. And you know what? Especially if I didn't do the killing, I'm definitely not finna go take it and cover it up. Now I'm involved.
As a
No, I'm not
father.
involved. I mean, if it was something small like you hit a car or something, or you know, somebody came to the house and I told them that you're not there, I can understand stuff like that. But to cover up a dead body, I wouldn't do
Horrible
that.
accident. And I could see the baby's car seat outside of the car. And all I could think about is that person, the car was flipped over, deployed in the car seat, out the car. And
Right.
touched your contact, say hello to you, and just reach somebody around you, young lady. Somebody is there who's willing to listen. If you just want to talk,
You're going in and out. Like it's going in and out. Now I'm listening every other word.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me better now? I'm
Yeah.
saying we are here to listen to you all. If you need help, reach out. Don't keep thinking the answer. I can't imagine a baby touch a contact. You tap his hand. Don't do that. Um, and I believe a lot of this is happening because they have no guidance. They smoking all night. They're getting up, having to go to work. They doing everything, and they trying to. Not. It's not like when we came up. We were taught how to somewhat manage our household ourselves and our kids. Now it's like babies having babies. So they don't know. Maybe one child was the cute, oh my, got a baby. Then you have another child. Then you have another child. That's a lot.
Right.
And we have to, as I said earlier, I'm not criticizing. We all started somewhere. But babies are not going to, they're not the answer to keeping a man or a woman. They're not the answer to paying your bills. They're human beings and they deserve to be treated as such.
Right.
And then to discard this baby as trash, and then the 3-year-old she's now you got another baby that's going to remember that she saw this happen. She saw that baby be discarded.
Right. You're right.
And so whoever takes her in or takes care of her is going to have to pay, or the system, pay for her to try to help her navigate through. I saw my sister, my brother, my sister thrown in the forest, and they ain't gonna want to go to the forest
Right.
or to the park that has trees. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't realize the damage that we're causing to our kids. As much as you talk about, hey, we're here, I just wish people would reach out. You ain't got to say your name. Just listen, I'm going through a hard time. I just need help. A
Right.
lot of people don't know where to go get help. 911 is not the answer. There are other programs that can help people. But
Mm-hmm.
you keep doing, I stand strong with you, SB. I'm so glad that you're still being heard, and can get the awareness out that, you know, count to 10, walk out the room, I, something that when it's all over with, both the child and the parent are still living. And I agree with you. I came up, couldn't have no other man around the children.
Right.
My daddy used to tell me all stray cats and dogs ain't meant to be more home. So that meant if that wasn't somebody that I was planning to marry or whatever, they couldn't come around my kids.
Right.
But it's lottie dolly, everybody. You can't do that. It's
Exactly.
just sad, really sad. But that's all I wanted to say. You have a good evening.
All right. You
Thank
too.
you for
Thank you.
taking.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. I want to thank everybody that called in, came up on the panel. I know there's more people, but we are going to keep it a limited time. Um, I'm in agreement with what she said, every 100%. And I couldn't believe when the family member was reading it to me and said that the child said that Nevaeh is in the forest. And the family didn't listen to her. Nevaeh is in the forest. And if they, you know, And he had the nerves not only to put her in a suitcase, but in front of those kids. Those kids is smart. Kids nowadays, they're smart. You think they not listening? My mother would call them walking, talking recorders. If you don't want them to know, don't do it in front of kids. You know, people used to do stuff in front of kids and say, you better not say nothing. And don't go telling my business and stuff. Kids now, they see everything and they repeat it. And they can tell you at 3 and 2 years old, I don't want that. And that person touched me and they took my sister over there. So you guys better start listening. And if you don't want your kids to hear the stuff that you're listening to, the cussing, the hollering, and yelling and screaming and stuff that you're doing, because it's not cute. It's not cute. You're harming your kids. Take it outside or wait till they sleep or, send them over to the granny's house or something. But just don't put kids around somebody just because you lonely and and don't get mad at the kid because you have one. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason, sometimes you thinking that you done came in this kid's life, you gave him life and everything, and you just a good person because you're a mother or whatever. Sometimes kids are so you can go on here and slow down and stop being foolish. Because I'm gonna tell you something. My second child, that's what I had to do. I was looking terrible. And I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? I know good and well I can't bring men around my kids. And now I got 2. So I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just telling you, I understand. And if I didn't understand it and went through it myself, then I couldn't tell you. I had to talk to myself and say, I can't do this no more. Because when you get a lot of kids and they're young and they're getting all into stuff, you don't get to sleep. You got to work. It's stressful. It is so stressful. You learn how to share and everything, but you don't just share. You don't have a life anymore. Your life is their life. What's going on with them? Did they eat breakfast? Did they take a nap? Did they take a shower? Did you wash their ear? Did they stick their finger in the plug? You know what they want to play with? You know what I'm saying? Make sure you entertain them 24/7 and make sure they don't get into nothing until they can go to school. That's your job. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. You guys enjoy your weekend. And just think about Nevaeh this weekend and her sister or the young child. I don't know if it was her sister or brother. I'm thinking it was the sister that said that she seen Nevaeh. She was in the forest. So she must have seen him put the baby in the suitcase and then go out there in the forest. And they watched him dig a hole and put her in the hole and then came on back and act like, oh, I don't know where she is. It makes me sick. All right, you guys. We'll be having another case come Monday. And make sure you come in Tuesday. We got some revealing information on the Tyrese case. All right. Be good. Be safe. And you guys, be nice to each other. Bye.
Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. So you will catch a break.